Unearthed footage revisits Skylar Diggins-Smith's viral Caitlin Clark frustration. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark, 22, drives the lane against the Seattle Storm on Thursday, May 30, 2024, during the WNBA game at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The Seattle Storm defeated the Indiana Fever 103-88. Joe Timmerman / IndyStar / USA Today Network. During an August 18 game between the Indiana Fever and Seattle Storm, which the Fever won by a score of 92-75, Storm star Skylar Diggins-Smith appeared to go out of her way to bump Fever icon Caitlin Clark out of frustration. Diggins-Smith could be seen heading to the sideline before picking up her pace and veering into Clark. Skylar seemed to pull up at the last moment, but still delivered a bump to her shoulder. Clark didn't seem to mind the frustrated maneuver from Diggins-Smith, which seemed to stem from her firing up the Fever's home crowd at Gainbridge Fieldhouse while standing directly in front of the Storm's bench. After all that transpired, Caitlin was still spotted apparently telling Diggins-Smith and the Storm to stop crying when they were arguing about a call with a few seconds left in the game. This series of feisty interactions between Clark and Diggins-Smith caused a lot of debate and discussion about how Clark is being treated by WNBA veterans. And while the women's basketball community eventually moved on from Diggins-Smith's bump into Clark, talk about it began again on Saturday, after a TikTok video of Clark and Diggins-Smith going back and forth during the game is getting traction on X. How have I not seen this edit before? Caitlin vs. SDM in the infamous Seattle game, X-user at Ericaf455 wrote in a caption of the video, which was initially made by user at Greggy.518. It's interesting to see everything that led up to what Diggins-Smith did that night. And the entire thing is made even more compelling now that all the apparent locker room turmoil that the Storm are dealing with has surfaced. This article was originally published on www.si.com/onzai/women's-fastbreak as Unearthed footage revisits Skylar Diggins-Smith's viral Caitlin Clark frustration.